It must be love is reminding of fortunes together. Got some real estate in my bag, so I'm gonna pack a cigarette and just shoot it for a
Good morning.
Good morning. I believe we're back.
Do you know what day it is?
It's Tuesday.
That means Wednesday's coming.
Tuesdays are my favorite days.
I hate this show.
It's not exactly the breakfast of champions, but
It's hurtful and untrue.
Don't be so grouchy.
It's too early.
I need some coffee.
Must be time to start a new day.
It's showtime, baby.
Woo! It is showtime. Tuesday, December 10th, 2024. Welcome to it. I'm Andrew Z. Kelly Latz, the princess of property from Howard Hanna Realty. K2, the Baroness. And, of course, okay, Steve. Steve, good morning. See if Steve's here. I think he is. Anyway, and Doug is here as producer Doug. Good morning, Doug. Live in the studio. Let's see. Steven is not feeling well this morning, so he's taking a breathing treatment and laying back down. Demetrius, it's so funny. So I've been on the phone and in person. I went to Demetrius's restaurant twice yesterday. I went to his house. Steve, can you hear us? What am I doing wrong with Steve? He's talking. Hold on, Steve. There we go. You're there.
Oh, Lord.
There you are. Okay.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, so I'm on the phone with him. I'm at his house. I'm at his restaurant. I'm even texting with him, which he doesn't even text. So since Friday, this has been going on because we get the word Friday that at the owner of the radio station 107.7 The Wolf wanted an exorbitant amount of money for us to stay on the air. And we said, we don't have an exorbitant amount. We're going to pay the same thing we've always paid, and we'll be ready Monday. He goes, well, that's not going to work. And I'm like, okay, well, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. So, we're stressing out. I tell Demetrius, and I'm like, so we either go digital or I don't know. It's called digital. What's this thing called? Digital? Like when you do it?
I would say so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
streaming.
Streaming. We either go digital with it, or we come up with money for this asshole. And he says,
are you allowed to say that on air?
well, we're not on air now.
We can cuss.
No.
No, don't start something.
Yeah. We prefer not to.
I know. I'm just kidding.
Steve. So then this dude, first of all, he's like 80. He's got to be damn near senile, and he'll say things and then change his mind and then go back and then come back. So all weekend long, it's like, okay, we'll be on Monday. He calls back in an hour. Oh, we won't be on Monday. Oh, we'll be on blah, 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 whatever. So then he says on Monday, he's like, I want $6,000 to get back. No, I want $8,000. I want $8,000 to get back on the air. I'm like, we don't have $8,000. Do we pay you $1,000 a week? Pay you $1,000 a week. That's what we got. On Monday, we got $1,000 for you. I want $8,000 or you're not on. We don't have $8,000. So that was it. He pulled us off the air, and then I'm like, well, we own our streaming platforms. We own the video stream. We own the app. We own the podcast, so we can do all that stuff. And the difference is, though, we go from being a utility where people just turn on your radio to people have to search you out because they like you. So it's a different animal. It's more loyal people. It's more people that love you, and but less on the probably the number of people. And we just decided. I told Demetrius the first thing I said to him on Friday night when we met after he got off work. I said, "Look, we've been doing this a long time. It's the end of the year. We can shut this shit down and be done forever, and just be like, hey, we had a good run." I said, and he's going through some issues, personal issues. He's missed a lot of shows. He's not here today. He said, we'll go on. I said, let's do this Wednesday. Let's try to get our ducks a little more in a row. Let's go. We're not taking another day off. We're going tomorrow.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
So
I know.
Demetrius.
It's typical him.
Easy.
It's typical him. I'm
ready to kick his butt.
He's had some trouble at home. So
Private to his house. I know where he lives.
I know you could walk to his house actually.
Mm-hmm.
So he says we're going Tuesday. I'm like, all right. So then I tell Colleen, I'm like, look, I said the app's not working properly. Like right now, if you're old school and you have our app, that's the easiest way to listen to us. But the app's not in the App Store anymore for some reason. I haven't checked on it or anything. So I said, I need a stream that we can post. And so she got me a stream. I said, I was like 10:30. I'm like, I'm going to bed.
She's like Wonder Woman.
I know.
She's like, you go, I need this. And poof, it happens.
I don't know. I know. I said, I'm going
ridiculous.
to bed.
I'd be like, you need a stream. Stream what? I mean, you want me? I don't get it. What am I going to do?
That's the way most people would be. So I'm like, so get us a stream so I can have it in the morning. And I'm going to bed. So she goes, okay. And I go to bed and she wakes me up at 3:30 in the morning and she shows me her bank account and she's got $5,500 in there. And I'm like, where the hell did you just get $5,500? She said, I was so stressed out. I started playing solitaire.
It worked?
And I won $5,500.
I didn't think that app actually worked. I thought that
My
was totally a scam.
Not only is she Wonder Woman, she's brilliant. She is flipping.
Can you send me the app that you're playing, please?
Brilliant.
I don't want to recommend that to people. I mean, I don't want.
Jesus.
I don't want to recommend it to people.
Can she?
I'm going to show K2 just so people don't believe.
I'm headed to the Hollywood Casino to play solitaire.
Holy moly!
K2 is confirming the winnings.
I mean, it's there and it's from that app.
Right here, that one.
What's the app?
Well, this is it's made by Panda Tech.
Oh.
And so
It's made by Jesus.
It's made by Jesus.
Yeah.
It is made by Jesus. Now,
Go, girl!
Colleen,
Go!
have you ever won anything like that before in your life?
No,
On an app? I mean, maybe at a casino. I think we won a little bit of money, but
Take it. That one doesn't work.
Yeah, you just plug in the white thing. Just plug in the white thing. No. Listen to me. Okay, yeah, go over there. Go over where Steven sits. All right, go ahead.
No. But see, like, well, I've used the app. This app I've used 2 other times when we needed to pay off the pizza trailer. And I got the money for that. Mm-hmm. And then there was another time that we were just like really, really broke. And I used it and I got groceries.
See?
Jesus, man. All right.
You got a straight line to Jesus. You're like, Jesus, take the wheel. And he goes, solitaire.
And I went, look, in my head, I was like, I need 5,000. And somehow I got 5,000.
That's manifestation at its best,
right,
girl.
So then she texts the owner of the station, this jackhole, and she says, hey, I got $5,000. It's like 4:00 in the morning. He texts her back at 6:30, get me the money. So I mean, we're gonna be back on the radio. I don't know how soon. I don't know if it's gonna be right this second. Like if we were on the air right now, I probably wouldn't tell this story because he'd be listening, but he didn't know how to listen to a fucking app.
Yeah, 100%. So yeah, he's definitely not listening. But yeah, so the app, by the way, guys, hold on, is called,
might as well give him a shout out.
I know, right?
Well.
So it is actually Solitaire King. And it's got a little bunny rabbit.
Solitaire King. Jesus, I can't believe you did that. So that's where we're at. We will be back on 107.7 The Wolf, but see, the stress is.
So this is it though. How many times is he going to do something like that?
We're going to deal with this every year at the same time.
I don't. Every week, maybe. I don't know.
I mean, that's just like crazy talk.
Yeah, I know. Well, and so what Demetrius and I mean, we still want it. The digital is the future. It's the way to go. It's what Joe Rogan makes money on. Everyone makes money on. So we're gonna get back on the air, and we're gonna continue to work on streamlining our digital properties, because right now the digital, it's hard to get to because the apps. Oh, someone says the stream's working fine, which is good. That's good to know. We're gonna figure it out, and then just keep pushing people to that. So, and we'll be on 107.7 The Wolf. We'll just be like, download our stuff, so you'll never have to lose us again. And there you go.
Stick it to the man.
Stick it to the man. Let's do it ourselves. I mean, and it's, you know how stressful it is to pay that dude $4,000 every month. It's because we're bringing in about $3,000 in advertisers. So please support our advertisers. But the other money we're having to scrape up every freaking month, and it's super stressful. And you know, the family, like, we're supposed to pay our rent, and we paid this dude jackhole $5,000. So that was our rent money. So
oh my goodness. Well,
we're gonna figure it out.
I mean, it's so crazy, but God does work in mysterious
Right.
ways.
It really does.
Through the solitaire app.
I've always said it. I've always said it.
Yeah.
You are just so lucky you have a woman that is so
She's amazing.
resourceful.
Devoted to us.
Yes.
I know. She's amazing. She
And good at solitaire.
She,
You flipping went to bed.
I know. She just knows that I care about the show, and she doesn't
And
care.
she
doesn't
loves
care.
you.
I know exactly. She doesn't care that much about the show, but she cares about me. And
So I was kind of oblivious from all this. I mean, I read
Yeah.
the one thing, but
Uh-huh.
I have actually had like a crazy 5 or 6 days.
Uh-huh.
I literally was to bed yesterday, probably like at 7 o'clock, maybe even earlier.
Oh, so you missed it all.
I missed all of this. So I come strutting in here at 6 o'clock in the morning. He's like, "What are you doing here so early?" I'm like, "I don't know. I thought it was weird no one was here." But
Oh.
so I was kind of oblivious to all the stress going
Yeah,
on.
That's crazy. But hey, I think we'll be back. I don't know if this morning because it's already 7:15, but for sure tomorrow morning. I mean,
Nice.
he's already taken the money, so it would what? It's
Oh.
not true. She got to get a transfer, so I don't know. It's probably not gonna be this morning, but we're gonna be there.
You better play "Stand by Your Man."
Yeah,
You
exactly.
better play that song.
Yeah, you're right. Talk, Steve.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here. I'm
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
I'm
you
here. I'm
sound
clear.
All right, so let's go. Let's go with the sleaze, and then we'll do another sleaze in about an hour. Go ahead, Steve. What do you got for
Okay,
us?
I'm gonna make a prolific statement. So you know what? They caught that kid that killed the United Healthcare CEO.
Mm.
Ladies, have you seen him? His name is Luigi Mangione. Oh my God, he better be glad I'm not a judge, honey, because he'd be out. He'd be free, honey.
Well, it's weird. Okay, this isn't a sleaze, but it's
so
weird.
hot.
That's okay. That's
He's
okay.
hot, honey.
It's weird. There are two camps. One that's appalled by people cheering this guy on, and then there's the people cheering this guy on. Those are the two camps, and I don't understand why people can't get their head around that it's both. I mean, he should. And of course, we don't want to murder. We don't want to just go out and murder people. But I mean, this dude, at his hands, number one, it's he denies his company, whatever company that is, denied the most claims for insurance. It's number 4 in the Forbes 500 for companies. It's like, why should an insurance company be number 4 in the biggest companies in this country? Like, what is wrong with our country? And
That's right.
And he had a manifesto. It's like the greed of these healthcare CEOs, these companies, is out of control. And so you can support his cause and still say it's not right. I mean, you can do both. I mean, people can't. You have to pick one or the other. It's very weird to me.
Do you think that if people would be cheering this guy on as much as if he wasn't as good looking as
If he was
is?
ugly,
I mean, I'm wondering.
He is.
I want to. I think he would. I think they would. I mean, I think the hotness added to it, but I think that they would still be cheering him on. Because but
the hotness added the women to it.
right, yeah, exactly, yeah. I think
Just
so.
women.
And sugar.
and Sugar and Steve.
And Steve.
Right.
I will say this though, like it's so funny, but I think women, like you always hear about how like these serial killers in jail are getting
Yep.
married and having all these love letters, and people want to have visits with them, and
Honey.
The Menendez
I'm
brothers
thinking-
need to move over. There's a new one.
There's a new dude. I know.
Oh,
Yeah.
honey. Luigi Mangione, honey. I'm gonna bake some cake and put all kinds of knives and stuff up in there today.
And for those who don't know, he's the 26-year-old suspect that was arrested in the fatal shooting of the United Healthcare CEO last week. He was apparently caught thanks to a tip from a McDonald's employee in Altoona, Pennsylvania. I don't know if you guys saw the Burger King.
Yep, no snitches there.
We don't snitch. The Burger King tweeted out, "We don't snitch."
oh my gosh.
So the McDonald's employee is wanting, I guess, the reward. So we'll see what happens there. And he had a manifesto. Now, here's the thing: people are now saying that, why would this dude have all this incriminating evidence on him? And now they think that he's a plant or he's not the real guy. The conspiracy theories are running wild on TikTok.
Oh, I'm sure they are.
So
Yeah.
if the guy gets the reward money, are they going to fix the ice cream machine at that location?
That would be nice. That would be nice. So anyway, what do you think, Steve? Are you on the side of? because you've been in
You
the health.
already know.
You've
You
been
heard
in.
him.
I know. You've already heard him. You've been in the
Tell him
healthcare.
to-
You've been in the.
Yeah.
You've been in the healthcare industry for many years, Steve. You know how effed up it is.
And he likes hot
It
dudes.
is-
And you like hot
it
dudes.
is- yes, honey. I mean, the healthcare system in this country is so broken. I mean, I hear the stories. I mean, I've done the admission side of it. I've done the marketing side of it. And it is just broken. But I mean, it doesn't make it right what he did.
Right.
But I mean, it raises the awareness. I mean, people are going to hopefully will sit back and say, you know, we've got to make some adjustments. I mean, maybe Trump will do something. I don't know. I mean, it's really, really bad. So I don't know. But this kid's hot.
It is bad though. I mean, and the sad thing is, I mean, and I agree, we have the best medical care in the world by far, not even close. But do we have the best system? No, we don't have the best system. We don't.
No.
It's really it's
That's
just
why I want to live in Italy, because it's all free.
But-
Everything
but-
is
I mean,
free.
yeah, my Croatian had a stroke and he was in the hospital for 6 weeks. He was completely fine,
Mhm.
but they just had him under observation for 6 weeks. All free.
dude. Now they want you to have a baby, and they want
The
you
same
out there.
day.
You want you out the hospital the same day.
Yeah.
They want you up like within an hour. You need to be walking around, and you need to be out of the hospital in one day.
Yeah, you get a new knee. They're like, get up, walk around. Okay, you can hit the door. You're out.
Jesus, I
Yep.
know. Like what is wrong with us? And we're just okay with this. Like no one is complaining. No one says anything until someone gets stabbed, and then you realize CEOs. I mean, just in general, like we're tired of. We're really coming to a point where we're tired of CEOs and these MFers just getting over on us. These companies getting over on us. We're tired of it. And I don't know if this is. See, you can't say that this is the beginning. Like you don't want more people to get killed, but you want people to.
Well, we're talking about it. I mean, we're all talking about it now. Everybody has been talking about how terrible it is, but now it's pushed it way to the front
Mhm.
lines. And I think that like now it's almost pushing people to do something about it.
Right. Yeah.
Yep.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Yeah, absolutely. And I don't know, man. The other CEOs need to watch themselves. Like watch how you treat people. Watch how you treat your customers. And I'm not saying
like Whitney Houston said, it's not right. It's okay.
it's not
I'm gonna
right.
make it anyway.
Absolutely. All right. What's going on in Slee, Steve?
So the Golden Globe nominees were announced yesterday, and the big story surrounds a movie you might have not even heard of. It's called Amelia Perez, and it got 10 nominations. Now that's a record for a movie in the comedy musical category. But the previous record was held jointly by Barbie and 1972's Cabaret with 9 each. Now the movie debuted in Cannes in May and got picked up by Netflix. It's about a drug dealer who hires an attorney to fake his death so he can transition into a woman and live as her true self. Oh, Lord. In addition to being nominated for Best Picture, Musical, or Comedy, it also earned supporting actress nominations for Zoe Saldana and Selena Gomez. Selena is also nominated on the TV side for Only Murders in the Building. Now, one of the biggest surprises is Pamela Anderson, who's nominated for Best Actress in a Drama for The Last Showgirl. Her competition includes Angelina Jolie, Nicole Kidman, Tilda Swinton, and Kate Winslet.
Oh my God, dude!
Yeah,
those,
she ain't
those
gonna
are
win.
those are some of the
She ain't gonna win.
Those are the most decorated, greatest actors of our time. Nicole Kidman, Swalden Tildoon, whatever the hell her name.
Kate Winslet.
Kate Winslet. I mean, see,
and
geez.
Angelina. She
And
might as well not
Angelina
even buy a dress.
I will tell you though.
Good for her to even get nominated.
Right? But she is very interesting to me because I don't know if you guys follow her, but
Mm-mm.
probably about, I don't know, 6 months to a year ago, she decided not to wear makeup anymore.
Uh-huh.
And she's just embracing her age.
Uh-huh.
And I mean, super courageous and brave. But girl, she don't look good without makeup.
No, she
Like,
don't.
what are
A
you
little
doing?
A little dab will do you.
I am like, I don't even know how to feel about it.
By the way, Amelia Perez. I've never heard of this movie, but I totally want to see it now. It sounds
Mhm.
interesting.
It does sound interesting.
Yeah, I want to see it. Fun times. All right. What else is going on, Steve?
Well, and also it says so. It also is the second year they're giving an award for achievement at the box office, which is another way of saying best movie you've actually seen. So the nominees are Wicked, The Wild Robot, Alien Romulus, Deadpool and Wolverine, Gladiator 2, Twisters, Inside Out 2, and Beetlejuice. So on the TV side, FX's The Bear got the most nods of any show with 5. Shogun and The Only Murders got 4 each. So a lot of stuff going on. So the ceremony airs on January 5th on CBS. Nikki Glazer will host the show.
Nikki Glazer,
Good for her.
She's got knives. So I don't know if you're in that room, you're going to get cut because Nikki Glazer don't play.
She don't
she's
play.
hot.
She's hot and she will cut your ass like just with jokes and put downs, and she is so good.
Yes.
Well, it makes it interesting. You want to watch
Gosh,
her.
you know what I watched? Speaking of watching, you know what I watched? I watched several things that I really liked this week. Wicked, first of all.
Oh,
Loved Wicked.
Really?
Yeah, loved Wicked.
So good.
It was good. Did you, right, Steve? What'd you give it?
I
I
went
gave
with the
9 out of 10.
with the gaggle of gays, and we gave it an A+, honey. And the popcorn was just right, just the right amount of salt and butter, honey.
And we took our 6-year-old Josie, and she sat for the whole thing. Loved it. Sat for the whole thing. I was shocked.
Aw,
I was
good
shocked.
Little Josie. How old is Josie now?
6.
With her little cute self.
6.
She's so cute.
Here's the thing about the movie, though, because like I like to overanalyze things, and
I'm can't wait to hear this.
okay, so
Me either.
like I was stressing because I wanted to research this because I wasn't, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of Wizard of Oz. I watched it. I know what it is, and I know what Wicked is, the musical. I've seen that, but I'm not like one of those like obsessed fans that can find every little Easter egg. And I know there's a lot of Easter eggs in there. And then I was going to watch some videos of like how the two go together. And I didn't watch them, so I just went to the movie pretty much blind. I'm like, oh man, I didn't
raw
want to do
dogged
this.
it.
I raw dogged it.
Yeah.
I raw dogged it, and I was fine with it. And where it ended was a perfect ending.
I told you.
It was a perfect ending. It's
Yeah.
part 2's gonna be fine. I was worried they were gonna stop in the middle because there's a part 2 already ready to go, but they didn't. It stopped in a great spot.
You can't be mad at where they stopped at.
No.
And you thought you were going to be. I mean,
Yes.
when I walked in, I was like, oh, I can't. I mean, I didn't want them to have a part 2, but it was
Right.
perfect.
I did think I was going to be, and I just absolutely loved it. And you don't have to know. And here's the thing here's my overanalyzing self is that the guy that wrote The Wizard of Oz has nothing to do with the person that wrote Wicked. The Wicked is fake. It's not real. It's not part of those two they shouldn't even go together. Because it's not fair. Because now we look at the bad witch, we look at the Wicked Witch as being misunderstood, but that's not the original intention of the movie. So, like, if you try to mash these two together, you're mashing two different worlds. So, one writer had nothing to do with the first one, so he didn't have anything in mind when the first one was written. He didn't have in mind that she was actually good and not evil.
But
where the Wicked shows her her not being evil, but the movie shows her she's evil, and they're both true because they're both different people.
Correct me if I'm wrong, though. Isn't there a book, and the book is more in line with Wicked before The Wizard of Oz? Wicked
what I heard.
Wicked wasn't written until the 2000s by a fan. It had nothing to do with Wizard of Oz. Wizard of Oz was written in the 30s.
Wasn't the Wizard of Oz story
Uh-huh.
really more in line with Wicked than with
Yes.
the Wizard of Oz?
I don't know.
That is, I
Yes.
believe that's the truth.
Yes.
But
So the Hollywood decided to change it to make
interesting.
it that she was really the Wicked Witch of the West because it was they thought it was a better storyline for a movie.
So in my head, I just looking at Wicked as its own movie, and it was a good movie. I'm not trying to look for the Easter eggs. I'm not trying to piece these two together because it was just a good movie. And like I said, I just don't know if you try to put them together. You're putting together something that's
peanut butter.
You're
and
making
jelly.
it up. Yeah, you're making it up. It's peanut butter. Like I don't know. Anyway.
So I would say that one thing that I loved about this movie is the Cynthia and Ariana and their relationship was brilliant. I mean, and you cannot take that away. There's so many haters out there of
Ariana.
Yes, but she She was brilliant
She
in
was.
that role.
She was, and and they're saying that a couple things that were interesting if you go see the movie, and by now you probably know, but movies are traditionally done. You lip sync the songs, and then you go into a recording booth. You record the songs, and you lip sync them on set. They sang them live on set. So while they're flying around, that's all the real raw audio. That's never been done before, I don't believe, or it's very rarely done if it has. So I mean, you could even
more impressive.
Even more impressive.
It's gonna win a lot of awards.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna win a ton.
Agreed. The other thing that I saw over the weekend was the Sabrina Carpenter Christmas special on Netflix.
Of course,
so good.
Of course you did.
Colleen even said it was good. Look. I know I have a creepy obsession with Sabrina Carpenter, a 50-year-old man. I get it. But it was so good. Look, she can sing, she can act, she can deliver comedy. She's real. I mean, this show was so good, and you have to watch it on Netflix. And it's less than an hour. It's like 45 minutes. You have to watch it. So good. Sabrina Carpenter.
Do I have to?
You have to. She does a couple of she does a couple great songs. She's just a brilliant writer. Like everything she does is just it's so clever. She's a clever girl, and I loved it. You have to watch it. You have to.
Can
Steve.
she make risotto under 10 minutes? Then
I bet she could. She seems like a cooker, and she seems like she can make cookies. And I don't know, dude. I think
she's a cooker.
She is a full round.
She is hot in every level.
She is a
looker and a cooker.
A looker cooker.
That dude that broke up with her, I can't remember his name. Let me see. I will tell you his name. Who broke up with her? K2.
Who? I'm sorry.
Barry.
Sabrina. Yeah.
Barry Keoghan.
Yeah, I don't know who he is.
Well, he had to deactivate.
Clearly a loser.
He had to deactivate his Instagram due to the harassment over rumors about his relationship with his son and his breakup with Sabrina Carpenter. But I don't know how to say his name. It's Barry Keoghan. He's an actor. I don't know what he was in, but they were going out for a couple of years, and now they are not going out. So, what else, Steve?
Oh my God! I had to see have you guys seen the new Target commercials with Hot Santa? Ooh, honey.
No.
Oh, I have. He is Hot Santa.
Hot Santa.
Mm-hmm.
Who is it?
He's super cute.
He's super cute.
And he's got a really great personality, just how he.
Stop.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yes, he does. Honey.
No.
So do strippers.
Here's what God does not do. He does not give you both. You're not going to get looks and a personality. That's why I get laid. Because
you got a good personality.
Yes, because my personality is so damn good. I will out personality anyone hot. Hot people are so dudes. Hot dudes are so dumb, or they're assholes.
And they still get laid though.
But they do. That's fine. But I get mine too because of who I am. If they had great personalities and were nice guys and were hot, well, why would anyone sleep with you or me, Doug?
Right.
Whatever.
Right.
Doug is hot.
Hey, wait a minute. Wait. Whoa.
Yeah, you can't put you and Doug in the same
No.
category.
Look at him.
Sorry.
Oh,
and he's
stop it.
clever.
Oh, stop it. Look at him.
Look at those blue eyes.
Man. All right.
Santa.
That Hot Santa looks like he's been in a lot of Hallmark movies. Type movies, yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I don't watch them. So.
All right.
And
What
I'm watching.
Whoa.
Okay, so guys, Taylor Swift's Eras Tour finally came to an end on Sunday night and made a record $2 billion in ticket sales. Actually, it's a little bit over $2 billion. Yeah, over 10 million fans attended since it kicked off in March of 17th of 2023. Now, the only other tour to cross the 1 billion mark is Coldplay's Music of the Spheres tour. Now, Elton John almost hit the mark with his farewell Yellow Brick Road tour, which made $939 million. Now, this is the story that
real quick. So number 2 is $1 billion. She made $2 billion at number 1.
That's
crazy. It's insane. Wow. And so what's
but this is the part of the story that I love. Now, those who worked on Taylor's tour were rewarded pretty generously. She gave out a total of $197 million in bonuses to everybody, like truck drivers, caterers, instrument techs, merch team, lighting, sound, production staff and assistant, carpenters, dancers, band members, security, choreographers, pyrotechnic riggers, hairstylist, makeup artist, wardrobe. Everybody got a check, honey. Everybody. got a check.
$200 million in bonuses to her support staff.
So what are our bonuses this year?
Oh, Doug, I'm doubling your bonus.
Are you?
I am doubling
Twice
your
of
bonus.
what you got me last year in a
Yes,
different color?
Absolutely. Doubling your bonus, baby.
He's giving me an expired coupon for something. I see him looking already.
Oh, hold on. I've got
Hold
here.
on. It's tickets for something
go,
from
Doug.
last year.
Hamler Country Fest, May 17th and 18th, 2024. I've got 6 tickets for you.
I'm going.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Did you
Doug.
say Hamler?
Yes.
Where the hell is
He also
Hamler?
said 2024.
I don't know where Hamler is. I have no idea. All right, Steve. Should we? Let's see. Why don't you do one more and then we'll come back to you.
Yeah, because this is a big one. So
Okay.
Toledo's own Katie Holmes is denying a tabloid report that her daughter Suri inherited a massive trust fund from her dad, Tom Cruise. Now, the actress posted on her Instagram account Sunday where she called out a recent report that claimed Suri had become a millionaire in her own rights thanks to a trust fund she inherited from her dad, Tom Cruise, as well as one from her mom. Yet, as Katie clarified in her upload, this report was a bunch of hogwash, with the Dawson's Creek alum slamming the article as completely fake. Now, she also added in the Daily Mail, you can stop making stuff up. Katie further emphasized her frustration by adding in the caption, enough. I don't know. They're saying that she got this money, and it was a lot of money. So why should she be mad if she did? Why? I mean, how old is Siri now?
Well, she was born in 2006. You just said. So where are we at? She's 18.
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense that she gets the money at 18.
Yeah, she should get the money. I mean, I can see Katie Holmes denying whether she got it or not. Katie Holmes is the mom. She doesn't want
people to know.
People don't need to know her
People know
business.
it.
She's not I mean, Suri Holmes isn't a celebrity. Suri
Right.
Cruz or whatever. So I can see where she's Mama Bear. I can see
Well,
that.
she has to be.
Yeah, no, you're right for that, of course. All right, thank you, Steve. We'll check back with you.
Toodles.
All right, that is Steve Sleaze. Let's take a break. We are live on all the social media stuff. We've got a ton of people listening. Thank you guys so much for finding us. Again, I know it wasn't easy. If you want to text us, 419-345-3375. We are tentatively going to be back on 107.7 The Wolf tomorrow. Of course, barring any shenanigans by the Wolf. So that should happen tomorrow. We're going to get into some traffic and weather right now. Okay, Two's got it for you.
From the Taylor Automotive Traffic Center, I'm K2 the Baroness on 107.7 The Wolf. For anybody traveling up to the airport this morning, just be prepared. There is an overturned vehicle on Eureka Road. This is between Merriman Road and Middle Belt Road. So plan for a little bit extra time on that commute up there. Taylor Kia is dropping it like it's hot, dropping the prices on all new Kias, low prices and low payments, and get up to $5,000 more for your trade-in, plus no payments for 90 days. A huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. The Taylor Kia Drop It Like It's Hot sale going on now. Here's your Furniture Palace forecast. Today's going to be mostly cloudy with a high of 47. Overnight, we're going to have clouds with a low of 34. Right now, it is cloudy and 40 outside. Furniture Palace, where everything you see is always on sale. Furniture Palace has the guaranteed lowest prices on thousands of in-stock name brand items, plus no credit needed financing. 4 convenient locations: Central Avenue in Toledo, Reynolds Road in Maumee, Woodville Road in Northwood, and Navarre Avenue in Oregon, or online at FurniturePalaceToledo.com. That's your traffic and weather. I'm K2 the Baroness on 107.7 The Wolf.
Hey, I tell you, my friends over at State Line Sauce, the #1 hot sauce in all of Toledo. It doesn't matter what you like. They got 6 different flavors, now 7 flavors, because they got the pineapple orange, which we're going to try at Sip and Brew this Friday from 6 until 9 p.m. Doug, you coming out to our event on Friday?
I was thinking about that. I'd
You
really
should.
like to. I want to get the cookbook from Ella also.
Yes, I do too. I'm going to get that cookbook from my mom. Ella's cookbook. Chef Ella Dudek is going to be there. So from 6 to 9 this Friday, try State Line. I'm going to have the pizza truck out there. We're going to make some hot Hawaiian pizzas with the new State Line pineapple Hawaiian sauce that they've got. But if you want to get one of their sauces, great stocking stuffers, great Christmas gifts, State Line Sauce, co.com. Get sauced. Insurance with Tom Hudak from Regan Insurance Company. Why do you care so much about the consumer over your business? Because there's time after time where you've said,
Right.
hey, If you're comfortable with your agent, that's great. Stay there. If you just need to have questions answered, I can help you.
There's a lot of things I don't know about. And I like when I can go and I can find somebody who I can trust. I have a mechanic who is going to tell me whether I should fix something on my car, whether something needs to be fixed or not, even if it doesn't make him any money. There are people in the community, and if we all work together and we take care of each other that way, we're all going to be a lot better off than if we all just look out for ourselves.
So you think of this more as the importance to the community than it is to get as much business as you can.
Absolutely. If we're all looking out for each other, then that means somebody's looking out for us too, and it all comes back to us.
How can we get a hold of you at Regan Insurance Company, Tom?
They can call us at 419-292-0001 or online at reganins.com. It's REGANINS.com.
Tell you about my friends over at TradeGenius.com. Trade Genius. If you need to try some crypto, you were thinking about trying crypto, it's be a crypto-friendly market here with Trump taking over here in like a month. So if you've been thinking about it, now is the time. I used TradeGenius.com to buy my first crypto. It was incredibly easy, super excited, and they are now a sponsor of 1077 The Wolf. Use the code WRADIO, that's radio with a W in front of it, and get you started in crypto and diversifying your portfolio today.
Andrew C. and Demetrius in the morning.
Driven by the Taylor Automotive family of fine cars, Northwest Ohio's largest car dealership, Cadillac, Hyundai, Genesis, Kia vehicles, along with quality used cars from top import and domestic automakers. Stop into one of the dealerships. Test drive a new car, truck, van, or SUV today. Show is also brought to you by Homemade for the Holidays, Christmas pop-up shop with almost 20 vendors. Grab a unique gift today. Located at Spring Meadow Shopping Center. Holy Grail Wellness, and, of course, State Line Sauce Company. Make sure you support our sponsors. Without them, we would not be on the air, and we do appreciate it that you do support them. Let's get into the news real quick. There's a fire that broke out at the Toledo Strip Mall. It's
so sad.
Everyone has been talking about the South Toledo Strip Mall on the corner of, what is that, Heather Downs and Key?
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Right, that's the one where Sean's Irish Tavern is. Investigators are working to find the cause of the major fire that damaged several businesses in that strip mall. Happened around 2:30 a.m. 2 days ago, yesterday morning. Yesterday, yesterday morning. On Heather Downs and Key, it's called the Colonial Village Plaza. It's where Sean's Irish Tavern is. Sean's Irish Tavern was a complete loss.
And then that comic book store, Monarch Comics.
Monarch Comics says their business was a complete loss as well. They lost everything, including all their comic books. Like I'm sure they had expensive ones there. So you run a comic book shop. So it's sad. I know a lot of people are trying to raise money for the workers there. They're going to be out of work. So especially for coming up on the holidays. The tavern is closed for the foreseeable future. I'm sorry. I think I said total loss. I don't see total loss here. I thought I saw that somewhere, but major damage.
The comic book store, I think, was a total loss. But Sean said that they're not sure of what their damages are yet. They know they're smoking water.
Okay. So obviously thoughts and prayers to those people and getting that back. I know a lot of businesses are doing fundraisers and things like that to help. And I think there's a GoFundMe as well for the employees. So a court has issued a temporary stay in the Dad's Place lawsuit. This is that lawsuit in Williamson County Court in Bryan, Ohio, where that pastor was letting homeless people stay in the church at night. So a court issued a temporary stay in the lawsuit. The stay was issued on December 9th. The 6th Court of Appeals sided with the Williamson County Common Pleas Court judge, saying Dad's Place in Bryan must cease the illegal housing of homeless people until all measures are taken to meet the city's fire code and zoning ordinances. The pastor of Dad's Place, Chris Avell, is being criminally prosecuted, unbelievable, for letting people sleep in this church overnight without having a sprinkler system, violating the Ohio State Fire Code. The court gave it until December 12th to respond to the stay. Attorneys representing Dad's Place released a statement saying, "We remain committed to pursuing full relief for our client on appeal. A stay pending appeal would be a welcome Christmas present for those facing the bitter cold of Northwest Ohio days before." This is insane. This is Brian. This is your people.
I've never
And
heard
you're-
of such a thing.
I know
So
it.
crazy.
You're going to criminally charge a pastor? Like, what are you thinking? Like, this looks so poor on you as a city. And why is that whole city not out there surrounding that church and not letting people go in there and shut it down? Why are they not trying to make it safe, fire code safe? Like, why are volunteers not descending on that? What are you doing, Brian? Like, honestly, ask yourselves, what are you doing? I just don't see that anywhere else. I think that this would be.
Oh my gosh! Anywhere, even around this area,
right?
People would rally. It is interesting.
Don't you think the money spent on the attorneys would have been better for a sprinkler system so that people could stay there?
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what they should have said. The city should have said, "Look, man, we're going to sue you. You're going to have to come up with money for lawyers. We're going to have to come up with money for. Let's just. There's got to be a city. I know there's a city slush fund. Let's get this building right, and let's put these people in hotels until we can get it right. Like, what are you doing? It's freaking Christmas. This is insane to me. Absolutely insane. I don't understand it. I don't know what they're doing. It makes the city look like crap, and just the whole thing is just bad. Someone said they are I got a text at 419-345-3375. They're twisting the law. The law is to protect, which the pastor was doing. Sleeping in freezing weather doesn't protect anyone. I mean, this story just infuriates.
Just say those people are in there on fire watch.
Yeah,
they're in here watching the building to make sure it doesn't catch on fire.
Well, it says fire code issues, but I know that's one of them where they don't have the sprinkler system. But we said stand guard. Someone's standing guard to make sure the place doesn't catch on fire. But this is just crazy. Sylvania Township Police are searching for a teen who has been missing since November. The Sylvania Township Police Department has announced that it's searching for a teen who they say has been missing since November. 14-year-old Justin Moore was reported missing on November 22nd from the 4700 block of Penn Ridge Road. Police say he is entered as a runaway. He was last seen at his home on Glenwood and also playing football at the Central Avenue and Collingwood Boulevard. According to police, he has been known to spend time in those areas with a group of kids. Moore is described as a 5'10" tall, weighs 140 pounds, last seen wearing blue jeans, a black hoodie, and police were told he usually wears a black do-rag. So hopefully we can find 14-year-old Justin Moore. And I mean, it's starting to get a long time now. Is it November 22nd? So we're in probably about 3 weeks out now. What else? Delivery gig workers are pleading with lawmakers to remain independent contractors. Delivery drivers like DoorDash are worried about a House bill that would reclassify them as employees. They say the legislation would regulate the time they can spend making deliveries, taking away their ability to make extra money. Drivers held a roundtable where they said the bill would force them to treat delivery like a regular job.
Nobody wants that.
Who wants that? Nobody wants a regular job.
Lord knows I don't.
The bill was on Thursday's agenda for the House Labor Committee, but it was removed. No word on where to go from here. So they don't want to be, because they don't want to be under the same umbrellas. That means you're not under the same protections either. But
right.
They don't. I guess they don't care about that. They would rather just. I mean, is that 1099 position?
You would think.
I would think, yeah. Children's Wonderland is returning to Sylvania this weekend. Remember that year I saved Christmas?
Yes, I remember that.
Man, dude, what happened? Toledo Opera is holding auditions, Kelly, for the 2025-26 Resident Artist Program. So the Toledo Opera, there you go. That's it.
I'm going to get signed up for that.
I mean, you can be the, what do they call it, baritone? Are you the bass? What are you?
I'd be the closer. They make me sing at the end of the night to clear it.
I would be the one cleaning out the auditorium. No way would I be the singer.
You don't think you can sing?
No, I cannot sing. I love to sing, but I cannot.
Yeah. Hold on 1 second. I don't know where to go. Colleen, let me see. Guacamole. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get us back up and going here on radio.
Don't say guacamole. I'm so hungry. But I gained like 5 pounds on my birthday weekend.
Really?
I ate so much. Oh my God.
Everything was so good though. Like
I ate and ate and ate. And now I'm like, how did I gain 5 pounds?
That's
what I got for my birthday.
5 pounds.
A big ass.
There's
Okay.
so much sickness running through my house that like he'll feel better than I feel like crap. Like I did nothing but lay around all weekend.
I know.
Dayquil, NyQuil.
Even your eyes still look a little sick,
Yeah.
girl.
Yeah. 19 seconds.
How exciting. I mean, you guys are like, I mean, I can't even describe how your life changes within 24 hours. I'm like on a monthly basis.
I don't know how we got so lucky, but there's 2 pictures of Doug on our live feed.
Wow.
Like,
See Doug twice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Twice.
Twice as good looking as
Yeah, he just matters that much when he comes that we want him in multiples.
Exactly.
Double vision.
Double vision for sure.
No comment, get nothing. So just let them know. Further, no, we were kicked off the Wolf, but they're trying to get us back on now. So
Now we're sliding back on.
sliding back in,
Just like your DM.
sliding back to your radio.
Uh-huh.
We're about to assault your radio. Trump promises to end birthright citizenship. He says as soon as he gets into office to make good on a campaign promise aiming to restrict immigration and redefining what being American is. I don't know how he does that, because basically if you're born here, then you're a citizen. He's trying to get rid of that. So
Oh my gosh. Ridiculous.
And that's how it is in every other country, right? If you're
I don't
born,
know. Doug?
I don't believe so.
Oh no.
I don't,
Is that just is that an
my
American thing?
understanding? It's only here.
Really?
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yes,
all
it's
right.
only here.
All right. It'd be interesting if he, because it's been like that since the beginning of our country. So, look, man. Bottom line, dude is shaking things up. Yeah. That's one thing. That's one thing you cannot deny. This dude is shaking things up. We're gonna see for the good or for the bad. I have no idea. Let's see what else is going on. People are microdosing weight loss medicine.
Microdosing meds used for weight loss.
It just makes me feel better about myself psychologically, that I can say no and that I don't have to eat sweets or too much food.
Erica Liebman, a psychologist in Philadelphia, was worried about all the possible side effects taking Ozempic. So under the supervision of her doctor, she decided to try microdosing, or taking very small amounts of the medication.
What I have found is that I'm able to put my fork down when I want to, when it's a healthy time, instead of when I've already started to regret how much I've eaten.
For Michael Hammer of Los Angeles, after taking the recommended dose of Ozempic for 3 months, he was ready to give it up because he says his side effects were unbearable.
I would order food, and when the first bite came in, I would just immediately get overwhelmingly full and nauseous.
You're welcome.
Right.
Like, what? Man, whenever I would take this medicine, I didn't want to eat anymore.
Yeah. And the lady said she sets her fork down. You can do that without taking medicine.
Well, but if it takes it, then what are they complaining about?
I did find that
What is
every time my elbow bends, my mouth opens. I think that's my problem.
It's ready.
Yeah.
And it would just to the point that I was not consuming enough calories and really was worried about malnourishment.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah. He's going to starve to death because he took the medicine.
Stop it.
Whatever.
Exactly. What else is going on? Experts warn that retailers are being really more strict on returns this year.
The National Retail Federation says 17% of all goods sold this holiday season will be returned. That's up 2% from last year, and it totals $890 billion in goods. And this really impacts their bottom line. So retailers are being stricter than ever about their timelines and policies. You got to know those dates. Those windows, some are extended for the holidays, but it's a big deal. Pay attention to return dates this year.
All right. So there you go. If you're going to be shopping, just be aware when you can take that stuff back. By the way, the average American is going to spend about $2,000 on holiday this season, including $846 on travel, $658 putting on the holidays, and $559 on gifts. Good news for coffee drinkers, Kelly. A new study suggests that regular coffee consumption could extend your lifespan for nearly 2 years.
Wow.
I know.
Nice.
I always thought coffee was bad for you. Like that was like I never drank coffee because the caffeine.
Everything is in moderation.
Yeah, I guess the caffeine would rewire your brain. Like that's why I've been scared to. Like caffeine rewires. It does. It changes your brain to where you have to have it then.
So I only really drink caffeine with my coffee in the morning. So I generally have 2 cups of coffee here, and I don't drink anymore. I'm not a pop person. So I guess it's really just how much you drink. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess you're right. And then finally, Merriam-Webster's word of the year is polarization. Wonder why. People can't agree on whether it's a good choice, which is fitting. But polarization is the word of the year according to Merriam-Webster's word of the year dictionary. So Merriam-Webster's dictionary. All right, that is the news. Here is traffic and weather.
From the Taylor Automotive Traffic Center, I'm K2 the Baroness on 107.7 The Wolf.
Oh!
Roadways are clear in the Toledo area, but if you're traveling up to the Detroit airport today, just know we have an overturned vehicle on Eureka Road between Merriman Road and Middle Belt Road. Taylor Kia is dropping it like it's hot, dropping the prices on all new Kias, low prices and low payments, and get up to $5,000 more for your trade-in, plus no payments for 90 days. A huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. The Taylor Kia Drop It Like It's Hot sale going on now. Here's your Furniture Palace forecast. Today it's going to be mostly cloudy with a high of 47. Overnight, those clouds will continue with a low of 34. Right now, it is 40 and cloudy outside. Furniture Palace, so everything you see is always on sale. Furniture Palace has the guaranteed lowest prices on thousands of in-stock name brand items, plus no credit needed financing. 4 convenient locations: Central Avenue in Toledo, Reynolds Road in Maumee, Woodville Road in Northwood, and Navarre Avenue in Oregon. Or online at FurniturePalaceToledo.com. That's your traffic and weather. I'm K2 the Baroness on 107.7 The Wolf.
Hey, I tell you about our homemade for the holidays pop-up shop, the place to shop local, going on today through Christmas Eve, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Almost 20 different vendors with all kinds of unique gifts for you to shop the holidays. It's unique gifts. It's great deals on gifts. There's all kinds of stuff all under one roof. It's at the Spring Meadows Shopping Center, which is located, you know where Spring Meadows is, but it's in the parking lot right across from TJ Maxx. So if you look out this place, you see TJ Maxx. It's on the opposite side of the parking lot from TJ Maxx. So go check it out. Homemade for the holidays pop-up shop.
Bring it. Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning.
Driven by the Taylor Automotive family of fine cars, Northwest Ohio's largest car dealership, Cadillac, Hyundai, Genesis, Kia vehicles, along with quality used cars from top import and domestic automakers. Stop by one of your dealerships, test drive your new car, truck, van, or SUV today. Show is also brought to you by Furniture Palace, and they've been great to us. Regan Insurance, been awesome. Man, Tom Hudak is just amazing. I hope you get your insurance. At least give him a shot at your insurance business, because he's really supported us. He's like, hey, man, you know what? I'm just going to support you every month and just take it off my credit card, every $500 every month. I'm like, wow, thank you. Appreciate that, Tom. And a Glass City Canine as well. If you need your canine handled, then go see Glass City Canine. All right, now it's time for more of the show. I'm Andrew Z. Kelly Lance, the Princess of Property from Howard Hanna Realty. K2 the Baroness, and also Doug is here. Producer Doug is here. So just give you guys an update. We're not on 107.7 The Wolf this morning. We are on Facebook Live, which is booming this morning. Lots of people watching on Facebook Live. We do have a stream up. If you go to our Facebook page, you can kind of figure out. I mean, obviously, if you're listening, you figured out how to listen to the show. We should be back on radio. We're probably going to be on sometime this morning, is what they're shooting for, but. We're going to wrap up show here in a little while, because we kind of got the stuff across that we needed to get across. And look at K2, poor K2. She got so much to do today. And we can see her all over her face. She got all kinds of stuff to do, right, K2?
Always.
You always got a lot of stuff to do. We went to Chili's Sunday.
I'm downloading Solitaire. Busy.
Right?
Sending it to my mom. We're all getting hit.
See, that's why I didn't want. I really debated on telling the story. If you missed it earlier, you have to go back on the feed. But I debated telling the story because I don't want to promote gambling. I mean, it's legal, but I don't want people to like, oh, this is the way to get my rent money. This is the way to get my car payment. I mean, it's probably not the recommended way to do things. But that's what happened. So I just told the story as it happened. But Sunday we were going to, we were out. It was like 8:00. You know, around these towns now, since COVID, around 8:00, you start to get dicey when it comes to like a sit down restaurant. I mean, places are shutting down early now, 8:30, 9 o'clock. They're done. And especially on a Sunday and Monday, and especially being local, because we like to go local. So it was already after 8 o'clock, and so we just decided to go to Chili's, and we go there and we order our food. And then Colleen doesn't get her food. And so I said, well, I told her, I'm like, maybe because there's 5 of us, there's six of us at the table. They couldn't carry it all at once. I said, your food's coming. She said, no, they are always at Chili's. It comes out together. I'm like, it's going to come. And then we're sitting there eating. I forgot she didn't get her food. She's like, I'm the only one. She's like, I still didn't get my food. And I'm like, okay. So by the time I waved her down, dude, we were almost done. And I said, hey, she never got her food. And you could see the horror on her face, like she never put it in or didn't hear the order or whatever. She's like, the kitchen must have missed it. Let me go check. So she goes back to the kitchen and she's like, they missed it on the ticket. And I could tell by her face they didn't miss it on the ticket, but whatever. So, and it was steak, so it's taken for, it's not something you can just whip up or just throw out. So it takes a long time. And then the manager comes over and offers the weirdest explanation I have ever heard in my life. So the manager of Chili's says, I am so sorry. I found out today that my server is half deaf in one ear.
Oh.
Wow.
What?
That is oddly specific.
Like, so weird.
I'm like, okay, like what do you? She's like, but here's the thing: the girl's on her patch on her arm says certified trainer, so it's not like it was her first day. She's training people, and this woman told me that she was deaf in one ear today.
Oh my goodness!
Like,
I wouldn't even have given an explanation.
Right,
I would have
just
just said,
apologize.
yeah, but
Just
still,
apologize. You do whatever, and then so obviously that says right there that now she just threw the server under the bus because she obviously said she's saying that she's claiming she didn't hear it. So then she didn't. The kitchen didn't miss it. She missed it, which is fine. It's none of it's a big deal. It was just so weird that she would say that my server is deaf in one ear. Anyway, I thought it was goofy. All right, one more thing before we get to Steve, real quick. Someone sent me this. We like to read Steven's Facebook posts.
Oh.
But I'm going to save it for tomorrow because he's not here today. I'm going to save it for tomorrow. But someone did send me another Facebook post, which is really weird. So this is here. I'm going to get the music out. It's a real Facebook post from someone really in the 419. And here we go. Right there. I keep hearing these rumors about my girlfriend and her being a streetwalker. I was wondering, could people tell me the areas in Toledo where these girls be walking? I'm going to see if I can catch my girl getting in and out of cars, having sex for money.
Oh,
wow.
God, this is a joke.
I saw that post.
This is legit, Kelly. This is legit.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't even. There were.
Oh my goodness.
Shocking, I know. So there you go.
My girl getting in and out of cars.
I want to see if I can catch her getting in and out of cars.
And what's she charging?
Some people are saying she's like, what's she charging you? Maybe it's cheaper for me to pay for sex instead of paying the bills. Let her just run the streets.
Right.
I got a text message at 419-345-3375. Someone said, I used to work at Chili's. It doesn't matter if you're deaf or not. The orders come on the screen. They're not yelled out. Exactly.
Oh my
Dude,
gosh.
it was such Colleen and me and the kids just kind of looked at each other as this lady, we're like, okay, thank you.
She's going to come to the table now and just lay the tablet down and point at it here. Just write it down right there.
Right, exactly.
I can't hear.
All right, it's time for the sex, love, and relationship report for today. A disturbing number of singles hope to hook up in their childhood bed this month. 52% of people coming back to their parents' house said they're hoping to hook up there in that old twin side bed. So if it starts a rocking, Mom, don't bother knocking.
God.
So weird. Ew.
Yeah, but Andrew could in his ex's bed, right?
Yeah.
I heard that story.
Oh my gosh. That is just for my children to come sleep over, and no one wants that.
Throning is the latest dating trend. What is it? How does it work? Do you know, K2?
I don't. I have not heard that one.
Okay, Gen Zers are attempting to get a fast track ticket to success by dating people in high places, or throning, as the viral trend is being called. The new slang term essentially means dating someone who boosts your social status.
Oh.
And nearly 30% of singletons have been using it as a leg up the hierarchy, according to the dating app Plenty of Fish. A separate study published in the journal Science Advances found that dating app users attempt to find a match. Anyway, so throning is a new thing for the people are looking for to kind of date up in the world. According to Tinder report, daters are valuing optimism and embracing hope core, which is a mindset that focuses on positivity and joy. So people be wanting hope in their
dating world,
hope in their hookups.
Well, I will be honest. Like, you talk to anybody that's single in this area, and they're like, "There is nobody. There's nobody to date. There's just nobody.
Right?
There's no hope in Toledo."
God, I keep hearing that, and there's no way. And I hear that from guys and from girls. There is no way that as many people that have said that could be wrong. Because people are saying that is absolutely, there is no one to date in this spot.
It's like, well, if you're single, do you like root for someone to break up? Like, I'm really hoping this one breaks up.
Oh, you know that happens.
What can we do to make that happen?
Yeah.
So if you got a healthy relationship, watch out, people.
Dude, I know. Yeah, they're gunning for you, whether it's a guy or a girl. If you know that someone's got a good one, you're gunning for them.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. It's crazy out here for a pimp. Man. Okay, these are some overshares that can end a man's attraction to you no matter how pretty you are.
Ooh.
Overshares, ladies. Overshares. Here you go. Number 1, the medical overshare. It may seem so innocent to share your medical history on a date, especially when the conversation merely started over your choice to say no to the gourmet macaroni and cheese your date offered you at the dinner table. However, it's not in your best interest. Dude, and people they go, some women, they go so far into their medical, it's like, dude, stop. What are you doing right now? It's
Nobody wants to hear that.
Nobody wants to hear that. So please, ladies, if you're, I know, you got a lot of medical stuff going on. You got
the older you get, the worse it is.
I know, you're just gonna have more of them, and then just stop sharing it. We don't need to know that early on. I mean, as you go and it starts to come out gradually, that's cool. But stop slapping that on us.
Unless it's a psychologist, then we'd like to know about that first.
Yeah, of course. What else? Number 2, the get home safe text. Bottom line is, it is not your responsibility to ensure your date gets home safely. Once you have expressed your gratitude for the date and praised him for the perfect setting and delicious desserts, it's your job to end the date with an encouraging smile. So that one seems kind of dumb, but these are overshares that end a man's attraction to you. And the third one is come on in. The gentleman takes you out on a Friday night, drives you to your residence to pick you up for the date. Do not take control of the evening. Invite him in for appetizers and a glass of wine, or hang out while you're getting ready. Truth is, if he's supposed to pick you up, you should be ready to go out the door. Dudes don't want to just be hanging out at your house.
And I will say this, dude, you better come up to the door. Don't just honk.
Really?
Oh my gosh.
Just come out.
Andrew.
Come out.
Andrew, no. If somebody just sat there.
You know how to get to the, or like, not a text says here?
Dude.
Yeah, just here.
No.
Just here.
That's all you need.
No.
Oh, Kelly.
You better come to my door with flowers in hand.
Oh, get out of town. Get out. Yeah, you got to better snort on that one. Get out of
my
town.
God, but at least come to the door. At least come to the door. I mean, that is so wrong. You come to the door, fellas. Just saying. Okay.
All right. That is the sex, love, and relationship report for today. Here is traffic and weather.
From the Taylor Automotive Traffic Center, I'm K2 the Baroness on 107.7 The Wolf.
Oh!
Traffic is flowing in the Toledo area, but if you're heading to the Detroit airport, we do have an overturned vehicle on Eureka Road. This is between Merriman Road and Middle Belt Road. Taylor Kia is dropping it like it's hot, dropping the prices on all new Kias, low prices and low payments to get up to $5,000 more for your trade-in. Plus, no payments for 90 days. A huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. The Taylor Kia Drop It Like It's Hot sale going on now. Here's your Furniture Palace forecast. Today it's going to be mostly cloudy with a high of 47. Overnight, those clouds will continue with a low of 34. Right now, it is 40 outside. Furniture Palace, where everything you see is always on sale. Furniture Palace has the guaranteed lowest prices and thousands of in-stock name brand items, plus no credit needed financing. 4 convenient locations: Central Avenue in Toledo, Reynolds Road in Maumee, Woodfall Road in Northwood, and Navarre Avenue in Oregon, or online at FurniturePalaceToledo.com. That's your traffic and weather. I'm Katie the Baroness on 107.7 The Wolf.
Well, hi, I got to tell you about my friends over at State Line Sauce, the number one hot sauce in all of Toledo. State Line Sauce, that's the people you got to call to get your hot sauce. The only people to call to get hot sauced. State Line Sauce. And we're going to be at Sip and Brew this Friday from 6 until 9 for a little mixer, kind of a little pop-up shop type thing. Going to have the pizza food truck out there trying some pizzas and trying some hot sauce. And Chef Ella Dudek is going to be out there. Chef Ella is going to be signing her new cookbook. So that is cool as well. Get on over to Sip and Brew on Alexis this Friday from 6 until 9.
Bring it. Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning.
Driven by the Taylor Automotive family of fine cars, Northwest Ohio's largest car dealership, Cadillac, Hyundai, Genesis, Kia vehicles, along with quality used cars from top import and domestic automakers. Stop into one of their dealerships, test drive a new car, truck, van, or SUV today. I'm Andrew Z, Demetrius, Nicodemus, Kelly Latz, Princess of Property from Howard Hanna Realty, K2 the Baroness, and of course, producer Doug is here hanging out with us today. Thank you for coming in, Doug. We do appreciate it. Steve is here as well. Good morning, Steve.
Yo, 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 yo. I'm here.
What's going on?
I was looking at the news that they just showed. So Jamie Foxx, I guess, just did this show, and he finally divulged what was wrong with him. He finally came clean. Well, we all suspected he did have a stroke. So he had a blood bleed, which led to a stroke. So he's revealing the whole situation in his new comedy show. So
I know
it's what we knew. It's what we knew.
Yeah. All right. What's going on in Sleaze?
Well, you guys, so Jay-Z is denying the new legal claim that he and Diddy drugged and raped a 13-year-old black girl, an old 13-year-old girl back in 2000. But true or not, the allegation may already be having an effect on his wife's career. Now, Beyonce is planning a huge tour next year, and she's supposed to do the halftime show of the Texas Ravens game on Christmas Day. And now there's speculation that the lawsuit could blow her plans out of the water. Even if nothing gets canceled, this will surely cast a dark cloud over everything she's got coming up. So the sexual assault allegedly occurred during an MTV VMA after party in New York on September 7th in 2000. And the plaintiff said that there was an unnamed female celebrity in the room when it happened. Now, nobody's saying it was Beyonce, and she and Jay weren't dating at the time. They had just met that year when she was 18 and he was 30. So in a 2013 interview, Beyonce said they didn't actually start dating until a year and a half later. So this is not looking good.
But it's only an allegation right now, and right. I mean, we have to wait and see. But I mean, is that believable though?
Yes.
Why do you say that, Kate?
There's allegations out there that he's been paying, and I want to say her name's Foxy something, that he pays her every year to keep quiet about allegations that she has.
Really?
Yeah, there's a lot of bad stuff out there about Jay-Z. A lot.
Yes. I mean, I've heard some myself.
These celebrities, they get away with it until they don't. I mean,
that's right.
And I've always said, I think that most crimes you could get away with once, but I think the repetition is where people get caught. Like for instance, if you drive drunk, chances are you're not going to get caught the first time. But if you're driving drunk 5 times, 10, eventually you're going to get caught. And I think with a bank robbery, I think if you probably figure out a plan where you leave 10 states away, rob a bank once, come back to Ohio and then be like, all right, I'm going to live my life. And you could probably but most bank robbers, you rob once, and you rob, and then you get caught. So these celebrities, they do these things and they just become bigger than life, and they keep doing them years and years and years, and they become more bold and they become more brazen with it, and because they think they can just do anything
above the law
until they're not. You're above the law until you're not above the law.
See, it's that old adage: birds of a feather flock together. That's what I'm saying. So,
by the way, someone said that Kat called out that cabal on Club Shay Shay. Kat did call it early. Kat Williams.
Oh my goodness!
All right, what else, Steve?
Oh God, I gotta hear this audio. So I saw this last week. So Coldplay released their video of "All My Love" this weekend, and it's a must-see because it features singing and dancing from 98-year-old Dick Van Dyke.
Oh,
Dick will be 99 on Friday, which is also Friday the 13th.
If this video does not warm your heart, it is the cutest thing in the entire civilized world. Did you see it, K2?
No, I didn't.
Oh my God, you got to see
It's
this
awesome.
video. Here you go.
It's
Here's
awesome.
a little.
Chris, shall we? We've been through low, been through sunshine, been through snow. All the colors of the weather. We've been through high, every corner of the sky. And still we're holding on together.
You got all my love. I'm acutely aware that I'm, could go any day now, but I don't know why it doesn't concern me. I'm not afraid of it. I have that feeling, totally against anything intellectual I have, that I'm going to be all right.
You've got all my love, whether it rains, it remains. You've got all my love.
He's reflecting on his life. His family is gathered around him in the video. At the end, Chris writes a song on Dick's suggestion. Dick is blown away, and just this, you got to see the video. The video, it's so
Just listening to the audio gives you tears.
I know.
Right.
Just Dick Van Dyke is just, man. Just when you say his name, I just get all so sweet.
National treasure.
He is a national treasure, probably the
He
national
really
treasure.
is.
I bet bigger than Betty. I mean, he's probably what bigger national treasure have we ever had than Dick Van Dyke?
And who's left?
Well, yeah, who's left, really? I mean, we lost. I thought Tony Bennett. We lost Regis Philbin. We lost Betty White. I mean, there was some national
there's
treasures.
one out there still left, Lucille Ball.
No, she died, bro.
Did she? Oops.
20 years ago.
We still know you're thinking of Carol Burnett, Steve.
Carol
That's who
Burnett's
we still got.
Yes.
Yes.
Carol Burnett. She's another national treasure for
And she's
sure.
still acting. She was just on the show Royal Palm. Royal
really?
Palm, yeah. And she
Oh.
was good.
And her and Dick Van Dyke are good friends too.
The two of them are just freaking national treasures. Love both of them. All right, and what else, Steve?
Well, Morgan Wallen's felony chair throwing case is going to a grand jury in the state of Tennessee. Now, his lawyers are waiving the preliminary hearing, which was set for Thursday. Now, a jury will decide if there's enough evidence to proceed to trial.
All right.
This thing is never going to end. It's just never going to end. I'm like, come on, spare us. So, if you bought a ticket to Morgan Wallen's One Night at a Time tour, you were recently treated to a surprise video from Morgan himself. He said, I just wanted to say thank you personally. I'm taking a little time for myself. Can't wait to get back out there and see y'all at some point next year. You got to hear the audio.
I just wanted to say thank you personally and give you an opportunity to have something cool at the same time and let you know that I'm taking a little bit of time for myself, but I'm working also. And I can't wait to get back out there and see y'all at some point next year.
All right. What else?
Phil Robertson's from Duck Dynasty is battling some serious health issues, including Alzheimer's disease. Now, his son Jace says Phil's not doing well. According to the doctors, they're sure that he has some sort of blood disease that's causing all kinds of these problems. It's causing problems with his entire body, and he has early stages of Alzheimer's. So if you put those things together, he's just not doing well. He's really struggling. Phil's son Alan also adds there will be some days he's a little better, a little more witty, but other days not so much. So Phil's been to several doctors, but they all agree that there's no curing what he has. So Jay says they're just, quote, trying to make him a little more comfortable. Phil is 78 years old.
He was so impressive on that show. Just the way his down to earth, like, you know what? Like, this is the way it's black or white. This is the way it's gonna be, and like he was fun to watch, and that was a good show.
Was he the dad or the grandpa?
That would have been the dad.
That would have been the dad. Oh, really?
Well, all the older sons, the dad. So that he
Yeah.
would have been a grandpa to the kids.
Right. Yeah. But he's the dad. He was
Yeah.
the dad because
But
there
they
was
had
there was a really old dude on there.
That was the uncle.
Oh, that was the uncle.
Yeah.
Okay. So then it's just a regular dad.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. What else, Steve?
God, so one of the highlights, and Andrew was talking about this earlier, of Sabrina Carpenter's Netflix Christmas special is her duet with Chappell Roan on Last Christmas. Do we have this?
I don't. I can look for it.
How can you not have this? You just ogled over her.
He's been watching the video or whatever himself all the time.
Well, yeah, if I could,
Wait, he just went into his browser and clicked on it.
Right, it was under favorites,
Yeah.
most played.
Yeah.
For sure. You ain't fooling nobody.
Roan and Sabrina. All right, hold on. We'll play here.
He knows how to spell it.
Well, that's great thing.
Yes,
That's the great thing about. Here we go.
Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears,
Wipe that tear off your eye.
I'll give it to someone special. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Once bitten and twice shy, I keep my distance, but you still catch my eye. Tell me, baby, do you recognize me? Well, it's been a year, it doesn't surprise me. Merry Christmas, I wrapped it up and sent it with
So good.
See, I think it's something when you do it breathy like that.
I know.
think you have to
That's
do it like,
exactly what it
oh.
is.
It's exactly what it is.
That's why he's getting all creepy over here, all hot and bothered in his seats.
Whatever.
God.
If there's one show you watch, it's the Sabrina Carpenter Christmas special on Netflix. Man, that was good. All right, one more, Steve. Let's wrap this baby up. Do the Ruby Slippers. Do the Ruby Slippers one.
That's the one I'm going to do. The Ruby Slippers from the Wizard of Oz sold for, get ready for this, y'all. Hold on. A redunculous $28 million. That makes him the most expensive item of entertainment memorabilia ever sold.
Here's the crazy part. So the Ruby Slippers sold for $28 million. What do you think the budget of Wizard of Oz was back in the day when they filmed it?
Probably 200,000.
2.7 million.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
2.7 million.
Which is a lot for back then.
It's a lot for back,
Yeah.
but to 28 million the slippers sold for.
Who killed the witch of the east? Was it you? No, it was an accident. Well, my little pretty, I can cause accidents too. Aren't you forgetting the ruby slippers? The ruby slippers? What have you done with them? Give them back to me or I'll... It's too late. There they are, and there they'll stay. Give me back my slippers. I'm the only one that knows how to use them. They're no use to you. Give them back. Keep tight inside of them. Their magic must be very powerful, or she wouldn't want them so badly. You stay out of this, Glinda, or I'll fix you as well. Oh, rubbish. You have no power here. Be gone before somebody drops the house on you, too. I'll get you, my pretty. And your
little dog, too.
too.
Oh, yeah, they're showing that movie a bunch this month too. All right, Steve, what do you think is that the most famous memorabilia from any movie ever? Is there anything else that would be even close to that?
Well, they're saying, is there a movie prop more iconic? I'm thinking, I mean, what could be more
maybe
iconic than the ruby slippers?
Indiana Jones hat, maybe a lightsaber from Star Wars.
Oh,
but that's a lot of like what is there one thing that is bigger than the ruby slippers ever in the history of a movie?
I gotta say no.
Yeah, no, right?
Mhm.
Is there anything even close?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I don't think so either.
Yeah. All right. All right. Thank you, Steve.
Bye, kids.
All right, that is Steve Sleaze. That's it. We're done. We're gonna get out of here. So just to give you guys an update, thank you so much for listening. We appreciate it. We're allegedly gonna be on back on radio tomorrow. But thanks for those true fans that searched us out this morning and that listened or watched the show. I did get a text in that said Glinda was the real villain. She could have sent Dorothy home in the beginning, but she used her to kill off her competition. Wow. That's what Wicked is about. Glinda being the bad guy and the Wicked Witch of the West or whatever being misunderstood. All right, that's it. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We do appreciate it. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye-bye.